first thing I'm going to do is go to File Settings and then select the Themes tab, and I'm going to switch it to the dark theme. This is just to make it less of a strain on my eyes. Next, we'll click on the New button and create a new collection. A collection is like a folder for lots of different requests. And if you have a large API with many endpoints, you can organize them with collections. I'm going to name it Earth Engine App API and press Create. The collection shows up here on the left, but there's nothing in it right now. I'm going to click on the dot menu and select Add Request. And usually you want to name these the same or similar to the endpoint, so it's easy to associate them with the endpoints that you're testing. So I'll call it Get Time Series and press Save, and it shows up here in the collection. If I double click on it, then it will open it up in a new tab. Here we have what looks like an address bar. What I need to do is place the URL that I'll be testing in there. So I'll copy that and paste it here. And we'll start by testing the GET request, but one of the differences in Postman is we can set any HTTP method that we'd like to test. This will come in handy later when we want to test it using POST. I'm going to go ahead and save that and press Send. Okay, and it returns basically what we were seeing before because we still haven't provided the authentication headers. It does have a little preview mechanism that is able to render the HTML, though it doesn't load all of the dependencies like the CSS, so it won't be styled like you see in the web browser. But this is our 404 page. To add the authorization header, first we need to retrieve our token. Every user in Tethys is assigned a token when their account is created. To retrieve your token, go ahead and hit back and then exit out of the app and click on the button that has your username on it. In this case, I'm logged in as the default admin. And the API key or token is provided right here in your user profile. So go ahead and copy that and go back to Postman. Once you're back in Postman, click on the Authorization tab, and for the type, select API key, set the key to authorization, and set the value to token, space, and paste your token. Go ahead and save, and then press Send. And now we get that data packet that our controller was returning. If you go back here to REST, you can see we had created a dictionary called detail with a value hello world, and then pass that in using the JSON response, which translates it to a JSON string. If we look at a few of the other details, like the headers, we can see that the content type is application JSON. So Postman automatically picks up on that and renders it appropriately. We can look at it using several different views. This pretty view formats it nicely. Raw will give it to us as the raw string. Preview is more or less the same as that. And there's nothing for visualize. So now we're kind of configured to test our API more. So we can start to build it out. Let's go ahead and do a little more testing with the parameters. We can define the parameters one at a time, like so, platform, modus. Notice it adds it to the URL because this is a GET request, and we can press send, and platform is now returning modus. Or you can click on this bulk edit, and you can list them using this format. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the different values from the tutorial. And if I go back to key value edit, you'll see that they're all filled in. We'll leave index unchecked for now, but all of the others, let's keep them turned on. And we'll save that and send it. Great, and you can see now that all the values are being passed through. So we've essentially set this up as an echo function now.